All right. So, you are tired of being overweight, you're tired of being fat, and what you really want to do is lose weight, but you don't know which way to go. You don't know what to eat. You don't know what to do. You don't know what to have for breakfast. Everything's confusing you. So, you are at the right place, my friend. No worries. So, what I'm going to show you today is one of my smoothie recipes. I used to make smoothie recipes on TikTok. For those of y'all that go way back with me, I'm not on TikTok right now. I haven't been making smoothies online, but I still do make smoothies every day. It's still smoothies every day. That was the name of the page at the time. So, without further ado, today we're gonna make a smoothie. So what we're gonna do is make an apple, celery, and cantaloupe smoothie. All right. So we want to make something simple, and I'm going to add some lemon as well. So we want to make something simple and easy and quick. That's the whole purpose of this channel. So let's get started by washing your fruits. So I got apple here, and I got celery here. So you see it's already wet, right? So when I like to store certain fruits, right, or even certain vegetables, I might store them in water just so they can last a little longer. Okay. And I've even seen this online. I've seen a lot of people online cutting their fruit with the sticker still on. Maybe I'm just old, but the way I was raised, take the damn sticker off. I literally watched a famous person that y'all follow. He was like chopping up vegetables, fruit, and dicing them up, and they all had the sticker on it. Like they never took the sticker off. I was like, what? Is something special about this sticker or something? Like, why don't they take it off? But I don't know. I've always taken them off. Like as soon as I buy the food, I usually like to take it off. All right, so without further ado, this smoothie, I'm gonna use 2 apples, maybe even one, depending on how much space I have. Celery. All right, celery. And I also keep the leaves of the celery. You know what I'm saying? I blend all of that up. All right. Celery is really good for you. Okay. And then I also have my cantaloupe. All right. I stored that in water. It like preserves it a little longer. And it still tastes good. Then you want to wash those things? I already washed the cantaloupe. That's why I'm eating it. So now, you don't need like a special smoothie maker. I see a lot of people buy those little cups. If you don't have that, you can use a blender. I've been using a blender for years. I drink more smoothies than anybody in the world. There's not one person on this earth that has drank more smoothies than me. The only way that's even possible to have drinking more smoothies than me is if you're like 70 or 80. And I don't even know if they had blenders back then. All right, so now wash your food. Wash your food. You got to wash your fruit. Okay? Wash your fruit. Now, when you're making a smoothie, right, texture is important. One thing that I like to use for texture is going to be bananas or ice or yogurt. Hey, thanks for the like. And yeah, if you're just jumping in, please like and subscribe and share this to somebody you love because this can help them. So, when I'm making my smoothies, right, I think about texture, how I want it to be. Do I want something grainy? Do I want something a little more smooth? Do I want something thicker? Do I want something a little watery? It's up to you. You make that decision. But today I'm feeling like I want my smoothie a little on the thicker side and a little grainy. So I'm not gonna over blend it, all right? So now we're going back to the smoothie. All right, and I'm gonna use bananas too as well for this one. So now when you're making your smoothies, tip number one, and we're literally just using a regular old plain old simple blender. Make sure you wash your blender. Check the bottom, make sure there ain't no residue down there or anything. Put the harder to blend items on the bottom. For example, if I have celery and if I have a banana, I would put the celery at the bottom and the banana on the top. The harder to blend items should go on the bottom, closer to the blade. All right, so this is a good amount, but you can chop it even more so. All right, appreciate you guys who just got here. If you just got here, the purpose of this video today is I'm gonna show you how to make a quick, simple smoothie. We're only using four fruits. All right, it's gonna be apples, celery, cantaloupe, bananas. That's it. Now, I have different smoothies for different occasions. Now, if I wanted something really tasty, I have a combination that I would use. We'll get into that later. If I wanted something that'll help like my performance, you know what I'm saying, like my bedroom performance, I have in a different smoothie. I came in late. I came in late. Do you use a veggie wash or just water? I just use water. Now sometimes I might add apple cider vinegar to my wash, or I might use baking soda to my wash, but I'm more likely to use baking soda than any type of vinegar. But just water is perfectly fine. Water, water, water. You will learn that I like water. So now, if you see this is just one apple, right? And I'm already this full in my blender. So I'm probably not gonna use the other apple. I'll just go straight to my celery, all right? So now there are different types of smoothies for different situations. If my stomach was hurting, all right, I would make one type of smoothie. If I was feeling bloated, I would make another type of smoothie. If I was feeling sick, I would make another type of smoothie. If I was trying to have some bedroom fun, I would make another type of smoothie, right? And always check your fruits. Make sure you're not putting any rotten parts in there, all right? Make sure you're not putting any spoilage in your blender. Now, you see how full we are? This smoothie here will probably last me about 2 days. I'm always gone. I'm not home often. But if I was home, this would probably last me. This would be good. It'll last me for 2 days. More so 3 days since I know I'm gonna be moving around a lot this week. So now I want to add my cantaloupes. Because I kind of want to get rid of these cantaloupes, I've had them for a while. I'm just gonna put them all in there. Boom, 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 boom. Now, typically, all right, because this blender's pretty full. It's gonna be a big full smoothie, and it'll probably feel a little grainy. The bananas is what would smooth them out for me. But I'm just gonna use one banana today since my blender's already pretty full. So do you open your bananas from here? Or do you open your bananas from here? You tell me. What's the right way? Now, when I first started making my smoothies, right, I was really concerned with flavor and taste. So I would always kind of like put some type of sweet juice in my smoothie. I'd probably use like a orange juice, or I might add like honey. But now, as I got a little older, I'm not as concerned with the flavor for me. Now, you may be concerned with the flavor. So if you can use apple juice as a base. You can use, that adds a lot of flavor to your smoothies. You can use orange juice as a base, especially if your smoothies are heavy with vegetables. If taste is such a big issue for you and you really need flavor, right? You can use vanilla flavored almond milk. You can use orange juice. I would prefer that you use orange juice, not from concentrate. And you could also use, what's another strong juice flavor? Grape. So you got apple juice, grape juice, orange juice, not from concentrate. And you can also use almond milk, vanilla flavored almond milk. All of those have strong flavors. So if you got like a kale smoothie or a spinach smoothie, it'll really mask the flavor so you can still get your vegetables in. So now I'm gonna use water. In the past, I would probably use orange juice, or I would probably use vanilla almond milk or oat milk. But today, water is all I need. So we got apples at the bottom. We got celery in the middle. And at the top, we have our cantaloupe and our bananas. Now we're gonna blend it. Now, I've been live for 12 minutes. If I wasn't live and if I wasn't talking and answering questions, I probably would have been able to make this smoothie in half the time, probably in 6 minutes. So 6 minutes a day is all it takes for you to have a smoothie every day. So if you got 6 minutes, you can make you a smoothie every day, all right? So I'm gonna use water. I like spring water. It's my water here. Now, one thing I do want you to mind is your water level. So, if my smoothie comes all the way up here, right? My rule of thumb is to make sure that your water level or your juice level doesn't go past your fruits and vegetables or the contents of your smoothie. Because if you put too much water in it, you're gonna make a mess. Like it won't stay in the package, in your blender, okay? And because I drink smoothies every day, I like a big blender. The bigger the blender, the better for me. That's one less blending I gotta do. So if you have those little small personal smoothie makers, it works for you, use it, great, cool. HM Hug, you open your bananas by the stem? Yeah, I feel that, I feel that. And hey, what's up, Lisa? I just saw you. What's up, what's up? So, I was talking about how much water to use. So right now, this might not be enough water. But when I start blending, I'm gonna pay attention to it in case I need to add more water. Okay. Now you ready to blend? Let's blend. Let us blend. And then let me get some more water prepared. All right, here we go. Let's start the blending. So I like to start my blend on high, and I go to the smoothie. If I needed to add more water, you know what I'm saying, I would just twist open the top, pour the water in here, and just pay attention, or whatever juice I want to add in there. If I was to stop right here, my smoothie's gonna be really chunky. I don't like that. You might have to eat your smoothie with a spoon and chew on it. That's how my sister likes hers. I would make smoothies for my family, and then my sister, she would like get a spoon and eat her smoothie with a spoon. I swear to God, I've never seen anything like that. But that's what she does. That's how she likes it. She likes her smoothies really thick and chunky, chewy. I do not. I like mine. I like them a little grainy, but I prefer them to be smooth, but a little grainy. So here we go. Let's blend it. So right now, this is a good texture for me. You see the color on here? You see how it's moving? I used to like mine a little thicker than that, but this is actually pretty good for me. But mind you, we didn't put any thickeners in here. A good thickener to me would be like a yogurt, preferably a yogurt that doesn't have a lot of sugar in it, and also more bananas. I typically like to use 3 bananas in my smoothies. If I want to add more banana to it, I'll probably go maybe 4. That's probably the most I've ever used is 4 bananas in a smoothie. But it just makes it a little thicker if that's what you're looking for, all right? So I'm gonna blend this a little longer. And that's all it is to it. Quick, simple smoothie. So yeah, man, we'll get back on next time. I'll show you some more.